learning-centered language teaching is the only way to move forward through the 21st century. Our world has changed. It used to be that the teacher was the locus of knowledge, and the teacher could give out a little knowledge when they felt it was appropriate for the learner. But life isn't like that anymore. There's knowledge everywhere. It's all around us.
We reproduce what we learn. You know, we are products of our environment. Teachers teach a certain way. I realize that I am, a teacher-centered teacher, and this is not something that you want to be. I feel that after these 2.5 months, I feel that I am not only a better teacher, but also a better person.
Usually all the courses that I've been through are more theory, book-based, and with this course, I could actually feel that I'm learning because I'm actually putting it into practice.
Well, in this course, they have been teaching us some new techniques that we can implement in the classroom. We have done a lot of community builders, and everything that we have done in this classroom is for us to apply it.
What we do is we learn different approaches for teaching in a way that learning can be the center of everything. Not only what you give to the student, but what the student can produce in the classroom.
We focus on students learning rather than what we're going to teach, and this is the big difference and the big impact that we have had and we have experienced.
We do many activities, but bottom line, we really focus on creating the optimum environment for our students to learn. So it's not about the teacher. It's about our students. So everything that we're doing, the planning, the activities, it's always with our students in mind and the best way to reach them.
What we've done is we've created an extensive course where they have to come once a week for 4 hours and all day on Saturday as well for 8 hours. So the first week they come for 4 days, and then for 9 weeks they come for 12 hours a week. And so we do the course extensively.
A lot of people were really surprised that they weren't going to just sit and listen, which is the kind of trainings that they have had before. It was a surprise to them that they were actually going to have to do a lot of things and that they were going to have to be involved and prepare work that was going to help them to meet criteria in the course of whether or not they would actually end up getting the SIT TESOL certificate.
Most important part of this course is the amount of work that you have to produce, because besides the workshops that you have to take, there's weekly reading and there's also the teaching practice and feedback. So basically time, organization, and hard work. It's wonderful. It's not one of those workshops that you just attend and then that's it and you get a diploma. It's one of those things that you actually grasp, you understand, and there's a change that occurs inside of you, and basically the way you do things from that moment on really is distinct from the way you had been doing it before.
This teacher training, what is different is that we get to practice with real students. Anything we see in the course, we get to go and apply it with real students.
So that's one of the most important things in the course is having the teachers revisit what it's like to be a student trying to learn something as difficult as a language. And they're really aware of how sort of terrifying it can be to not know.
When I started the course and the programs, I didn't know anything. But now I can communicate with the other person.
I think that the most important thing, I learned to observe my students and to adjust the class depending on what I see in the students, the way they're learning, what they are learning. And also many new techniques on how to make the class more interesting, how to motivate students. So in the end, I feel that now in my class, it can be more fun for me and for students.
This is important to do this course in the future because I think that some teachers need to understand the necessity for the students to learn, how important it is for them to improve themselves, and not just to come to the classroom with a book and that's it. Let's get this over with. No, it's just let's do the best so students can improve.
You know, one thing I'd like to say is how incredible it has been to work with our local counterparts, which is the Dominico, the SIT, and Ministero. They've been working together to help organize the logistics, to get the teachers here, to really emphasize how important it is or how effective the course could be for them. The reason this project is being offered by the U.S. Embassy is because they really do care about the educational system in this country, and they would really like to support its growth and development. One teacher can make a huge difference in someone's life, and I see all of these teachers as that teacher. I think that they will be the people to change this country.